What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fourhim2013 video recording. Tonight I would like to talk to you guys about just something that I want to share with you guys. It's involving having an open mind. Having an open mind, I've been thinking about this a whole lot, and what's happening in our day and age right at this very moment is you see a lot of closed-minded people in our society. Everybody is trying to say that their opinion is greater than the next person's opinion, that what they got to say means more than the next person. But at the same time, if you were to take a step back and just kind of look at things for where it is, you see closed-minded people doing closed-minded people things, which is talking over each other. And through all of it, what do you see not happening? Enough listening. There's an old proverb that says, be more ready to listen than to give like the sacrifice of fools, or be able to just, kind of talk and just say all kinds of things. Because the last thing any of us want to do at this very moment in society is come off as misunderstood. We want to be understood by everybody. We want to state our case. We want to get our point across with whatever it is that we're talking about, and hoping that people will see our side and our perspective of things. But the only way that can happen in our day and age in our society is that we have to be willing to give a listening ear as well. You can't just throw your opinion out or state your case and just say, that's it, I just wanted you to listen to that. I don't want you to say anything. That's not how that works. Whatever the case may be in life, whether you want to state your case, give your opinion, or say whatever it is, or do whatever it is that you have to do, you have to be ready for opposition, because it's going to happen. It's out there. It always happens. You have to be ready for opposition. In life, when we have opposition, it just helps push us forward. It brings a challenge to the table that we have to address, and it helps us to become stronger and better at what we do. But the problem is, when I was in college, I had to do presentations. And I guess you can say my presentations were more like rebuttals, or they were like debates on different subjects that took place. So what we did was we had to write out a I guess it would call like a hypothesis. Maybe it's a hypothesis. We have to write an opposing statement, but underneath all of that, we have to address the opposition, what they think about it. We have to state our case. In my case, and when I was in college, my case was modern day slavery. I had to talk about slavery and everything that took place like in the past. Not just with African Americans, but with like Portuguese, with Indians, with immigrants, slavery that took place all over the world with different things. I had to talk about, in some cases, people's eyes, why I guess slavery benefited, and at the same token, why it was really bad. So I had to address the opposition, because I knew if I would have put the statement out there that I think slavery is wrong, there is somebody out there who is just as passionate about why it was beneficial as I am to say why it was bad. So I say that to say is because whatever your case is, no matter how strong, how passionate it may be, you have to trust and believe that somebody out there is just as passionate on the other end of the spectrum. But at the same token, am I saying to just hear them out and just accept what they have to say? No. Whatever your case is, state it, be strong about it, but at the same time, you have to be well-rounded in your thinking, and look at everything from all different sorts of perspectives. Because the one thing that I noticed from my experience in just everyday life, interacting with people, my job, my family, with my friends, even just like with people just, I don't really know, I notice that there is always a level of closed-mindedness, which means You leave out potential friendships, you leave out potential business partners, you leave out so much when you just have a closed mind. That's the last thing that you want. The last thing that you want is to be misunderstood and miss out on potential opportunities. The unfortunate part is that some people say that, when you get older, you're sort of like stuck in your ways and you just kind of just want to do this. Well, I believe that that statement is a lie, because I believe as long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have a mind to comprehend, you are able to learn a certain kind of way. You're able to unlearn and relearn a certain kind of way. Old dogs, they say, can't be taught. I believe old dogs can be taught new tricks. For instance, to my older generation, back in the day, you see graphics right now, everything is like all digital. You can probably testify and say, oh, we didn't have that back in our day. But I promise you, if you want to start a business right now, if you're, I guess, I don't know what, older than 40, 50, 60, if you want to start a business right now, you have to adapt to modern day society, business policies and how they go about things. You no longer have to worry about using cutting boards to cut three-dimensional items or whatever. There are printers, there's technology that can do that for you. You have to learn it. And reason being is because it'll be easier for you, it'll be faster, more convenient. That kind of knowledge, technology right now shows us that if you want to move forward, succeed, get your point across in life, you have to adapt to the way things are moving. In a sense of, technology, like with phones. Back then, you used to have like those really big brick phones. Now you have a whole computer in your hand, just in a matter of, a couple of decades. You have the internet, you have like all of these different things. And technology and nature, all of those sorts of things show us that if we ever want to make something out of anything in life, we have to be willing to adapt to it. We have to be willing to have an understanding mindset. So I just want to say thank you guys for joining me on this video recording, and I appreciate that you guys have, having an open mind and listening to, me blabber about, just having an open mind. But I promise you guys, that this is good information. Have an open mind. Come across as wanting to be, understood. But at the same time, if you want to be understood, which means you want somebody to listen to you, you have to pay that same respect to the next person. Just want to say thank you guys for joining me on this live recording. As always,